Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the spoiler-free Spider-Man No Way Home movie review. How are y'all doing? So, I just came back from the theater, and dear God Almighty, this movie is everything fans have asked for, or want in a Spider-Man movie, okay? And this is going to be very difficult, okay, since it's a spoiler-free podcast. It's going to be very difficult to try not to spoil it, but I'll try my best not to. Okay? Now, I can already tell you, plot, pacing, characters, pretty much everything above that, or in that line of how movies are made, 10 out of 10. Hell, even 11 out of 10. Comedy was there. Perfect. There wasn't a messed up line or anything like that. Well, obviously, it's a movie, you're not supposed to. But the dialogue between characters flowed so well. I don't know how else to put it. It was just that good. And there wasn't too much screen time for one character. You know, it wasn't all focused on Doctor Strange or all focused on Tom. Because it's not a Doctor Strange movie, okay? It's not that. It's evenly balanced, okay? And I remember in the trailers, right? A lot of people were saying, oh, the comedy's ass because they said this. Obviously, they switched it up. And the trailers look nothing like the movie. Nothing. It's just like with Endgame. Nothing like it. Maybe some cases, in some parts they were, but no. No. I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, but regardless of that, the comedy was fantastic. You know, the story of Tom is great for this ending of the Homecoming series, okay? It's a great... It's a good light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. This is a great way to build up his character from here. Like, they've laid the brickwork, and now it's up from here. It's up from here. I am sweating like a hog. Anyways, regardless of that, okay, the key points throughout the entire movie really played towards how the movie played out, okay? Again, I'm not getting into any spoilers. I will save that for, let's see here, for TikTok and another podcast I'm doing in a few days with some people. So I am not doing any spoilers here. If I were to answer any questions that y'all have, I'm not going to answer them because it just ruins everything. So, you know, the suits that Tom has, they're good. The way that the suits, I guess, coincide with the story itself makes sense, okay? The Sinister Six, okay? The Sinister Six. Honestly, great work by Jamie Foxx, Alfred Molina, William Dafoe, I forget the Lizard's actor name. I completely forget. And who played Sandman? It doesn't matter. Anyways, they're not just there as villains, you know? They play an integral part in this story. More than you would think, okay? And it's great. It's great. And overall, I love it. It's fantastic. It's good. It's good. Let me think. What else really stood out to me? There were some key points throughout it where you're like, okay, well, you probably could have figured that out earlier, you know? It's like, you could have just done that. And the ending is, you know, it's a great way, like I said, to tie up loose ends and start the next series that comes later on in Spider-Man's movie career, so to speak. I like what they did with this movie in more ways than one. It's fantastic. And you know, there's just something about this movie that was just magical, you know? Doctor Strange, magic, very funny. In more ways than one. You know, when I was in the theater, when things happened, people started clapping. I was one of them. It's like every white person ever whenever the plane lands. They were cheering and everything. It was great. It was superb. And I just, you know, the chemistry that each character has is perfect. It's great. And I went into this movie being spoiled on some things because people are assholes. It's just how it is. They're fatherless. And, but that didn't dissuade me from the excitement that I got when I watched this movie. The end credit scene, or scenes, because there's two, really, really builds up what could happen next. And I feel the next one that they go with will be very, very good. Not as good as this movie, but good enough to the point where people will like this. Again, this is the groundwork. You understand? No Way Home is, like I said, the thing that ties everything up, which you can build off of. The groundwork you can build off from this, and the way that they went about doing it. Right? I think John Watts was the one who directed this movie, if I remember correctly. He did a fantastic job. A fantastic job building the groundwork. And I'm curious to see where he goes with this, because you know the way, like I said, the way the story's going is fantastic. It's good. It's interesting, and it intrigues people. Hell, this entire movie for the past year now has intrigued people. People dropping spoilers left and right, all these leaks and everything, and it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Every single second was worth it. You know, having like the Sinister Six, Doctor Strange, Tom Holland, having to get all those characters in there, right? How would you make it flow? Somehow he made it flow, and it was perfect. Everything about it. You know, you would think based off the first trailer, you'd be like, okay, well, I don't fully understand how this all works, but it just did. You know, it just did. And again, there's a reason why it is the best live-action Spider-Man to date, beating out Spider-Man 2, because it's just that good. It's just that good. You understand? There's no other way to put it. There's no other way to put it. Now, me being a media arts major in college, the cinematography work was great. It was good. I liked it. The way that they went about filming these different scenes, the action scenes more or less, because there's a lot of action in this movie. Oh, there's so many moving parts, but it's easy to keep up, you know? The action scenes, great. Again, there's so many moving parts, you're just like, okay, well, what do I focus on? Oh god. But it's to the point where it's like, you have that, but you also have like, okay, so I get what's happening right now. And even though there's a lot of action scenes, there's not like a lot of, I wouldn't say there's not a lot of, there's a fine line, or what's the word? There's a balance of action, and then just action. You know, like, it's just a lot going on, and then action, like throwing hands and whatnot. There's a fine balance between the two. And, you know, the Sinister Six, they, I really didn't, I kind of understood their motive, but at the same time, I didn't. And, you know, it was weird. It was very, very weird. But at the same time, it made sense. You know, at first you're thinking to yourself, oh, everything's fine and dandy, right? Like, everything's good. And then everything just goes sideways, like, out of nowhere. And you're like, wow. that really just happened, huh? It's like, it's unexpected, but it's expected at the same time, right? And Peter Tingle, or Spider-Man's spider sense, is really, really used a lot in this movie, mind you, okay? It is, I think this is the most amount of times it's been used in a movie. And you can actually, like, you can tell it's being used, and it's perfect. Okay? I won't get into the scaling thing, because if I were to do that, I could... so many people are going to be so angry with me. They're going to disagree with me so much, but I won't. Not yet. Not yet. And I have very good reasons as to why I'm right. Anyways, we'll get into that in the spoiler podcast review. Okay? We're not going to do that now because it's spoiler free, so I am not spoiling anything. Okay? Not happening. The CGI, mind you, great. I remember that one, what is it? Still frame where people are like, "Oh, this CGI looks like ass." It's like, it's a movie. You're supposed to watch it. You know, you're not supposed to just pause it on a frame. CGI, I honestly couldn't tell any flaws. I really couldn't. I couldn't do it. And I mean, just everything about this movie was great. And I'm not lying. Everything about it was good. Ned and MJ played an integral part in this as well. They weren't just there to be there, you know. Although there was kind of some bull moves that they did where it's kind of like, okay, what was this? You know? But it's nothing too serious. Like, it's just to progress the story in a sense. The place that they do the spell and whatnot, they kind of briefly go over that just a bit, but not too much. It's kind of just a quick quip by Doctor Strange, and it's over, and it's like, okay, I would have liked to know more information, but I'm pretty sure we'll get that in the Multiverse of Madness, which is a Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, is gonna be out soon. I wouldn't say soon, but like, it'll be out. The ending, I know I'm jumping from place to place. My mind's working in different ways. The ending was super great. I'd honestly say the ending was the best part of the entire movie, next to the Statue of Liberty, the Statue of Liberty scene. The last part was so fantastic. A great way. I will never shut up about this. A great way to end off the Homecoming series. A super good way of doing it. And it reminds me of Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 2 end scene. That's what it reminds me of. It's just, it's exactly like that. Even though Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man 2, iffy, the last part reminded me so much of that. Same thing with Spider-Man 3, the ending of Spider-Man 3. That reminds me, the ending of No Way Home reminds me of that. In one way or another. You know, it's so nostalgic. It's nostalgic, but in a new form. Okay? And does Ned shatter the multiverse after eating his final sandwich? Absolutely. That's the reason why the multiverse breaks, guys. It's because Ned eats a sandwich, and it just goes... There, I spoiled it for you guys. Ned eats his final sandwich, and everything just goes completely gone. Anyways, you know, and I can't say that. I can't say it because then it spoils things. Can I even say that? I don't think I can say that. Can I? Hold on. I'm trying to think. I am sweating like a hog right now, dude. I just got over a fever yesterday because of my booster shot, and I'm fine now. But you know, the integrated suit, that one with the spider that goes up like here, the way he gets that, kind of anticlimactic, but also cool at the same time, if I have to say so myself. The theory of You know, actually, I can't say that. I don't think I can say that. Maybe, no, I can. Can I? Hold on, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of it. Can I do that? Can I say that? Wait, I don't know. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that Newsverse spoiled the damn thing for me in the pregame. They spoiled it, and they knew what they were doing, trying to explain Morbius. They ruined the entire movie. They spoiled it with smiles on their faces. They knew what they were doing. It's so dumb. It's dumb. But, you know, the what was it? What else did I see? What else did I see? I'm busy. Go. I'm busy. What else did I see? Damn, I don't remember. Damn it, Soup. It wasn't Soups this time. That's the thing. It was just some random people, and they're just like, yeah, Morbius, this takes place here, and this takes place here. There you go. Spoil the damn movie for you. And it's like, dude, what? It's like, huh? You can't just do that. But they did it anyways. It was so dumb. I don't know if I touched base on pacing. I think I might have. The pacing, obviously 10 out of 10. Everything about it, so good. The iconic line for Spider-Man finally makes an appearance. That might have been a spoiler there, but oops. I won't say what kind of iconic line. Could be I am Spider-Man. You know, could be that one. That happens, and the way that it happens is it's great. You know, it's a great change of pace. It's a change of pace from what the original Spider-Man is. You know, it's a change, and I like it. I really do. I would talk about I can't talk about the future. I can't, because if I do that, then I'd be spoiling things, and I can't do that. Although I will spoil it on TikTok, but I will make a spoiler alert before I do that. So it'll probably be tomorrow. Yeah, it'll probably be tomorrow. I don't feel like doing it. Actually, no, I might. I don't know. It all depends. But that pretty much sums it up. Seeing Tom Holland bloodlusted, dude, kind of scary in a sense, dude. I'm not even joking. It's very scary. It's good though. It's good though. Don't get it twisted. It's good though. But like, I feel like we're gonna see more of that. We're gonna see a lot more of that, without a doubt. And I hope so, because it really I know it's like Spider-Man shouldn't be bloodlusted. I get that, but it plays towards his character just a bit. Like I very well in a sense. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I did. What else? There's not much I can say. There is not much I can say. I might just keep this short to like 30 minutes and then just go from there. Let me just think of what I can talk about without spoiling anything. I really like Alfred Molina's character in this movie. Super good. Same thing with Green Goblin. William Dafoe's alter ego really played an integral part in this entire thing. I can't even stress to you. Same thing with Jamie Foxx. Not so much Sandman or Lizard, more or less. It's, you know, they throw you for a loop. Okay, they throw you for like, oh, okay, and then it's like, oh, okay. It's like they kind of just follow in the lead of somebody, you know? It's kind of just like, oh, we're doing this now? Okay, cool. We're doing this now? Okay, cool. We're gonna do that. And then it's kind of like, I get their motive, I do, but at the same time, it's like, you're kind of just following. You know, you're not, you are following, but you're doing it for your own reasons, but it's like, I guess, security in numbers, like power in numbers or something like that. And It was good. It was good. It was just a bit confusing at first, if that makes sense. Oh, and in that trailer where we see the gauntlet like do the whole magic thing, it's how can I say this without spoiling it? It plays a part, but also doesn't play a part. It's like very short, but it's a big thing, you know? And, you know, Tom Holland shows off his strength, shows off his smarts, his durability, all that good stuff. Got some great feats. A lot of people ain't gonna like it, but he's got some good feats now. And a lot of people, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with everything I say, and I welcome it. I welcome it, because I will prove them wrong. Wrong. All right? It's as simple as that. But, you know, the dialogue between Doctor Strange and Peter, great. I loved it. It was funny. It was funny. Every time they met, it was funny. And, you know, the mirror dimension that we see in the trailer, there's more to it that you can't see in the trailer because, well, it's the mirror dimension and it's a trailer and it's not the actual movie, and it ruins some things if you were to talk about it in the trailer, because then it's not a trailer anymore, it's part of the movie and it's integral. It's great, and Tom Holland quite literally proves something. He confirms something after the mirror dimension, which I will use against literally anybody who tries to tell me I'm wrong when I try to debunk literally anybody, again, who tries to tell me I'm wrong. I'm just saying, like, it's as simple as that. And it's an easy win. It's an easy win. Easy win. But I'm a bit confused though. It's like Happy Hogan again plays a part in this, but more or less his surroundings play more of a part than he does, you know? And the beginning of the movie, right, there's a character that's I'm pretty sure everyone knows this, but just in case you don't, there's a character that's confirmed, you know? It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. And honestly, if you haven't seen it yet, you're gonna love it whenever you do see it. Obviously, it's a Spider-Man movie. Who doesn't love it? But that's pretty much it. You know, it's a great movie. Obviously, a fantastic movie. Easily understandable as to why it has the first spot. Makes sense. And I just can't wait to see what they come up with in the future. I literally can't, because the way that they're going right now, everything seems perfect. Everything is perfect. Without a doubt. And I love it. I love it so, so much. The food theory was correct all along. Absolutely. So, that is the review, the non-spoiler review. There's not much I can talk about, because I want to spoil it, but I can't. There'll be a lot more talked about on the spoiler one. I just wanted to give a brief overview of the movie itself, how it performed, how well it played out. Everything 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, I don't care what it is, it's perfect. Okay, it is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, stay off social media. Do not get spoiled like I do, or like I did. Don't be that reject that nobody likes because you spoiled it, alright? Don't be that person. Even though there are those people. But that's pretty much it. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. And oh god. And I will see you all in the spoiler one, which will happen sometime this weekend or this week. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, great movie, fantastic. Go see it, and I will see you all later. Peace.